Bud, where are you? You're the one who was so anxious for this meeting in the first place. Where are you?
This is the most beautiful little baby I have ever seen.
Do you really think so?
Oh, I definitely do. I am so glad I decided to give our marriage another chance. I want to tell you something. I am never going to leave you. Now that we've become a real family.
You're a good baby. Yes, you are. You're a good baby. You're a good baby. Oh, yes, you are. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. You are so pretty. This is crazy. I'm leaving. Joshua.
I got here as fast as I could. Glad you waited for me. I'm sorry I'm late. I got here as fast as I could. How long have you been waiting here?
A while.
I got tied up. There was nothing I could do about it.
It really is, because it's given me a chance to think. This is a bad idea.
No, Reva, don't say that. This is not a bad idea.
There's nothing left to say.
There is a lot left to say. There is.
You've got to let me go.
No, I'm not going to let you go. And I'm not going to let Annie or this child she's carrying or anything else keep me from being with you ever again.
God. I wish I could believe that.
I'll tell you what. I'm just going to keep saying it to you over and over again until you believe it. Nothing will ever come between us.
Josh.
Reva, you have got to have some faith in me, okay? Faith in us. We can handle this. We can do this.
You make it sound like it's about some relative who's coming for a visit. You're having a baby with your wife, Joshua.
She set me up. You know
what
that.
What difference does it make?
The difference is that this child was conceived out of manipulation, not out of love. She's playing this baby like a trump card.
Well, it's a good one.
I'm not going to let her do that to us. You and I have waited long enough to be kept apart by anything or anyone. I'm not going to let it happen.
Annie didn't do this alone.
I told her I didn't want to have a child.
You made love to her. No birth control is 100%.
What's your point?
What if Annie hadn't sliced up her diaphragm? What if she got pregnant in the 1 in 1,000th time when somebody just simply gets pregnant? What then, Joshua? Would we even be having this conversation?
Reva, you and I have both been trying to commit to our marriages. We've both been trying to make them work.
I know. The point I'm trying to make is that you could have made this baby without Annie having tampered with her birth control.
Yes, that's true.
And if that happened, would you be so ready to walk away?
Reva, why are you living in the world of what ifs and what could have happened? That's not what this is about. This is about what's real. It's about you and me. I love you. The marriage that Annie and I have together is based on a lie. This child that she's carrying is based on a trick.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. What am I supposed to do? Give up everything I've ever wanted, everything I've ever dreamed for because of a manipulation? That's not fair to me. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to anybody.
You don't always get fair, Bud.
Reva, I tried to do right by Annie. And I care about what happens to her, but that doesn't mean that you and I have to sacrifice the possibility of a life together. You must be able to understand that.
All I understand is that there's this innocent baby who doesn't know from tricks and lies and manipulations. Your baby, Joshua, growing inside of Annie.
I love you. We belong together. We were meant to be together. Your mother said that with what was pretty much her last breath. She said she wanted us to be together. Have you forgotten that already?
How could I forget?
Reva, my marriage to Annie is over. At least as far as I'm concerned, it's over.
Okay. Let's just say that it is over, that you walk away from Annie, that you make a clean break.
Yes.
What about the baby? Could you walk away from the baby?
I wouldn't have to walk away from the baby.
What?
I wouldn't have to walk away. I wouldn't do that. I couldn't do that anyway. I'd be there for him or her. I'd be a terrific father. I mean, a lot of people successfully raise children, and they don't even live under the same roof. I mean, I'd have to do that.
I know you, Joshua. I know the kind of man you are. I know how much you love your children. And I know that you just couldn't walk away.
I would, because I would have to. I'd still be a part of their lives. It's like you, Reva, with Mara and Shane. Look at the relationship you've developed with them. They're crazy about you, and you don't live with them.
No, I don't. Do you really think you can do that, Joshua?
I don't really think I'd have a choice. I mean, I'd have to keep an eye on Annie until the baby's born.
Right. I mean, you have to make sure that she stays clean. I mean, you wouldn't want her to relapse back to the pills and the booze.
I'd have to tell her about you and me. I'd have to talk to her about the fact that the relationship that she and I have couldn't really work, and make her understand that.
Gosh, do you really think it could work? I mean, it could, couldn't it? I can go to Buzz, and I can tell him that I never meant for it to happen, but it just did. I mean, he's known all along how much I love you. He has. And he'll understand. I mean, I know he'll understand. He'll move on, and he'll find somebody who really deserves him.
The timing is so difficult, you know? I mean, well, maybe it'll work, though. Maybe by the time the baby is born, she'll be able to accept the fact that I'm leaving her in a different way. I don't know.
By the time the baby's born? You're going to live under the same roof with her until the baby's born?
Yes. You said so yourself. I mean, you said it yourself. I have to think about the child.
I know. But you know, all that time, Joshua, she's going to be trying to win you back.
Maybe, but it's not going to work. It's over.
Let me just get this straight in my head. You're going to go back and live with her. You're going to wake up with her. You're going to go to bed with her. You're going to pretend like you're this happy husband
Reva,
this whole time with her.
If I tell her about you and me right now, it'd be like shoving a bottle of pills down her throat. I can't take that risk.
You're going to
I thought
make
you understood
her
that.
believe that she's still in a real marriage.
Yes. Until the baby is born. Yes.
You're going to live together as man and wife for 8 months, and I'm supposed to wait, wondering what's going on between the two of you. Is that it?
No.
Because that's what happened
No, that's
today.
not what I'm saying,
you were with
Reva.
Annie, and that's what held you up today.
Yes,
Isn't that
I was
right?
with Annie. Listen, I understand that you're upset. I know I haven't really thought this through yet.
No, I guess not.
Reva, I understand what it means to wait. I waited for you for 5 years. And when you came back, I waited some more, and I'm still waiting today because you married Buzz.
No. No, you didn't wait. You met Annie, and she touched something inside you, and you fell in love with her.
Yes, I did.
How do I know that's not going to happen again?
Because it can't. It won't.
8 months is a long time, Joshua.
My love for you is forever. If you don't know anything else in this world, you must know that.
What about the baby? What happens when you see the baby for the first time? You're gonna love that baby. And you're gonna love the woman who gave birth to it.
Listen to me.
Annie is going to find a way back into your
Stop
heart.
and listen to me. I'm sorry, but you're wrong. My mind won't change because it can't change. I don't know, maybe this is not a good idea, but I'm doing the best I can here to keep from ruining everybody's lives involved. Reva, I have to put that child's needs before my own. Waiting for 8 months, longing for you for 8 months. I can handle that. I can deal with that. As long as I know that you and I will be together in the end. I can endure anything. Tell me you can do the same thing. I'm not saying that we won't see each other for 8 months, that we won't be together.
No?
No, I'm not.
So what, we'll meet up at hotel rooms? Is that it?
No.
Motel rooms?
No,
I
Reva,
mean,
of course
back
not.
alleys? No, of course it'll be 5-star hotels because you're a Lewis. We'll have discreet waiters bringing us room service because that's what every mistress is looking forward to, and that's exactly what I'll be.
I didn't say that.
Oh, and then after the 5-star, 2-hour tryst, I'm supposed to go back to Buzz and pretend that I'm living in some kind of healthy, happy marriage with him?
Reva, I don't know. I haven't thought it that far
guess
ahead
not.
yet. I'm assuming that you're going to say to Buzz whatever's in your heart.
And I will. I will tell him everything. But I'm going to tell you first, Joshua. I can't come between a man and a wife who's carrying his child. A wife who's a recovering drug addict who needs you very much right now.
What about you? Don't you need me?
I'm sorry, Joshua, but I can't have this on my conscience.
Wait. No. Come on.
Please don't.
Tell me that you don't want to find a way for us to get back together as badly as I do. Come on, Reva, tell me. Tell me that you don't want to be with me, and I'll let you go.
I love you, Joshua. I love you so much I can barely breathe. Maybe that's the trouble. Maybe I love you too damn much. Maybe if I didn't, this would be so much easier.
What?
I can't do this, Joshua.
Reva.
Go back to your wife.